Let's talk about Superman. So it looks like, well, Batman actually, because it looks like David Cornsweet, following a certain actor, has a lot of the sleuths on social media pretty much sleuthing because they think they know who our next Batman is going to be. So let's get into that story. Shout out to Comic Book Movie for this story. So one of the biggest topics of conversation, as y'all know, regarding the DCU is who will play Batman. Because next month I believe they're going to start going into pre-production for the Batman Part 2, and I believe that they officially start shooting in like March. So they're getting the whip cracked for this the Batman Part 2. But of course, they've been saying in an Elseworlds, like in James Gunn's DCU, they are casting for a new Batman, which I would have preferred if they would have just kept it one Batman, and that would be Robert Pattinson. But if Matt Reeves has his own world and vision that he has with that, let him do that, grounded in realism. If you want to have another Batman over here on this spectrum and do more of the more razzle dazzle spectacle, like what we have with Superman and that sort of, and Wonder and upcoming Wonder Woman, because they are discussing that, and Supergirl and Clayface. If we want to do the whole supernatural aspect of seeing these people with powers, then y'all can go over there and do that. I'm sure that people are smart enough to know it's like, okay, there's two different iterations of Batman. It's not going to clash. So, on one hand, rumors and speculation have persisted about Robert Pattinson's Bruce Wayne being merged into James Gunn and Peter Safran's world. On the other, there have been various, fan casts and apparent hints of actors who could take on the much coveted role. Now, an unlikely individual has inadvertently led fans to speculate about the Caped Crusaders casting once again. Superman star David Cornsweet, eagle-eyed fans notice he started following one of the top fan casts for Batman. So the person that he pretty much was out here following was none other than Brandon Sklenar. So a lot of people think because he started following Brandon Sklenar over here on social media that that's who is going to be our new Batman. I was like, let me actually show y'all the posts. Hold on, because now I gotta bring it over a little bit to make sure. So yeah, hold on. Yeah, so basically it's showing like that here. You're saying that he's following him. Then you have this picture, which of course I had posted earlier. Well, I actually had that post where it's like, if you look at this picture, remember a couple of months ago, they what was it? Oh, it was back in July where you saw he was all musculed, because I like to play with the word musculed out. He was all muscular and stuff, and it was with his personal trainer. It said, training one of my best friends for his biggest role yet has been a effing blast. We pushed through the hard days and maximized the good. This is the result of showing up day after day for months and months, hitting 2+ hour grueling workouts and eating enough elk and salmon to feed a freaking village. If you can, you should. And that's crazy because I'm like, what role is he getting all buffed out for? It couldn't be that Taylor Sheridan show that he's on. And so I'm like, what are you working out that hard for? So of course, when people saw this picture, they automatically assumed that it was for the Batman, the Brave and the Bold, I should say. So now they said Eagle Eye fans notice he started following Brandon Sklenar on Instagram. The actor is known for his roles in It Ends With Us and Taylor Sheridan's 1923. As mentioned, he has been consistently linked with the role of Bruce Wayne. So you have people. So now, being arguably the centerpiece of the DCU, Cornsweet giving Sklenar a follow has fans on social media theorizing that Sklenar is the DCU's Bruce Wayne. And then one person posted, "Guys," and then they showed Brandon Sklenar, and then they showed, you know, they're basically saying that he's, part of the thing. Then another person posted, "On everyone's soul, we eating good if he gets cast." Another person said, "I hate to say it, but I see Bruce." And if you've been hearing him, like I think when he did, I'm trying to remember when he was out here promoting recently, it might have been that Sydney Sweeney movie that he's in that comes out this weekend, The Housemaid. And people saying like, why he doing his Batman voice? Like it was like all like real piercing and deep when he was talking. So people assume that, oh, he's doing his Batman voice. And so yeah, one person is coming along perfectly. And then another person posted a Squid Game video of everybody getting excited when everyone saw we wanted this. So they're showing like all the people that was in Squid Game cheering. Then another person posted, "Oh my God, it's happened from the office. Oh my God, it's happening. Everybody stay calm, stay effing calm." And so while um it may seem a little cray cray, it may seem a little irrational, it may seem like something that, okay, y'all reaching, basically. I don't know if it's necessarily reaching because one of the things that we have noticed when it comes down to it is the fact that a lot of times actors or people just in general artists, when they are working with someone, they normally follow them. How many times, like, especially, let's use for example, y'all already know Madonna, or as I like to say, Madonna has been working on this Confessions on a Dance Floor part two. There's been a couple of speculations regarding like some of the people that she's been following, like Fade and a whole bunch of other people that she's been, a lot of producers, a lot of other different musicians, dancers, that sort of thing that she's been following for this upcoming album. And people say, oh, she's working with these people on this record. I forgot what some of the producers, but off the top of my head, because I wasn't planning on even bringing up Madonna during this segment, but so they've been thinking with that. Now with this, also there's been times where you see certain directors following certain people. Like they was even saying that Adria Arjona being followed by James Gunn, people started speculating that she may be the new Wonder Woman, which of course James Gunn tried to do his usual James Gunn isms and debunk that theory. So I still believe that she is going to be Wonder Woman, though. But he can say whatever the hell he wants. I mean, until proven otherwise. So, yeah, actors and filmmakers have often followed people they're going to work with prior to their collaborations being announced. So there could be some truth to this. And plus, with a body looking the way that Brandon's was looking, let's go back to that picture. What is he working? Who's he working out for? It's like when you're trying to get this ripped, what are you doing? There's no way I'm doing that. I'm getting this ripped and eating all that elk or whatever the hell else he was eating for some damn 1923 if I'm going to be predominantly clothed. Like, what's the point? So it would make sense that he would be playing a Batman. He definitely is young enough. He's definitely got the body. He definitely looks like he would be a great addition to play that part. And I hope he actually ends up playing the part. I know everybody feels the way about him and because of the whole Sydney Sweeney, well, not even really Sydney Sweeney, the whole Blake Lively situation that he was being politically correct and doing whatever he needed to do so that we could move up the ladder and didn't want to rock the boat with Blake and her husband and that whole drama. So that way, and then he ended up getting Blake basically put in a word for him with Paul Feig or Feig, however the hell you say his last name, to be because he directed The Housemaid. So because he was doing the thing that he did in regards to the whole between her and Justin Baldoni, she put in a word for him to get the part. Where he went on some show and said, oh no, it was Sydney Sweeney that was fighting for him. It wasn't Sydney. You must be getting your blondes mixed up. It was Blake Lively. So because you did her a big one, you was out here making it seem like she was a victim in this whole situation with her and Justin Baldoni. So she did you a big one. She put in a good word with somebody who she's close with, Paul Feig, and you ended up getting a gig out of it. Just own it. And I understand you're trying to move up the ladder because you aren't up and coming. You're not that well known. You've done a couple of little things. I mean, I liked you in Drop. I thought you were good in that film. I've seen 1923. I haven't seen The Housemaid yet. And so, I like you whenever you pop up in stuff. So do you is what I'll say. So look. So yeah, we could, while the speculations, we have every right to feel the way we do. Let's take it with a grain of salt for now until proven otherwise. I'm sure we will hear, who knows when we'll hear an official announcement for who's going to be Batman. But let's not just be so quick to run away with this story. Be like, oh my God, it's official, it's official. It's not official until it's officially announced. But I mean, for all we know, David Corenswet could be starting with Brandon Sklenar in an independent film. I mean, don't think that David Corenswet is only going to be playing Superman for the rest of his life. I'm sure that he wants to jump in and play other parts. And who knows? That's probably why he's following him. But in the meantime, I'll just go along with the fact that, yeah, you about to be Batman. So let's all just continue with that rumor and continue to spread it. So I want to say, oh yeah, so Brandon Sklenar did say in the Hollywood Reporter in April 2025, he wanted to be cast as Batman and already had ideas on how to portray the beloved hero. He said, I have my own ideas on the character if that ever comes to fruition. He was my favorite comic book character as a child, and he's superior because he's a real man. I think there's a lot more to explore there, and there's a way to do it that makes it very real. So if it ever comes around, I would gladly take that torch, and I would not take it lightly. So I'm sure, who knows, maybe there'll be a collaborative effort when it gets around to talking about when they get that movie gets made, unless James Gunn has a specific vision for that character, whatever, or whoever's going to be doing it. It's supposed to be Andy Muschietti, I believe, who did the It TV series, It Welcome to Derry. But who knows if Andy Muschietti is even still part of The Brave and the Bold. I have no idea if he's still a part of it. But if Brandon gets it, I would definitely love to see his take on the role and all that good stuff. So I say all this to say, what do you guys think of this story? Would you like to see Brandon Sklenar as our Batman within the DCU? You already know my answer on that one, but I definitely want to hear from y'all. So let me know what your thoughts are on this story in the comments down below.